What's up everyone, welcome to Akuma's Arsenal, and today we are reviewing the Seiko Alpinist. Whew, damn, that watch is gorgeous. So this absolute stunning beauty has been lent to me by Arne, so thanks Arne. Once again. I mean, this is just a great example of just Seiko executing extremely well on a 38mm tool watch. So right now I'm rocking my SKX 017, and just these two guys together, like these two guys and I don't know, maybe a Grand Seiko dress watch, like you don't need any more than that, man. So I wear a little bit of green. I do. I enjoy my greens, and this watch just looks stunning on any type of green. It doesn't even have to be the right color. So Arne had it when he lent it to me. He had it on this what is it called again? Holben's leather strap. And Holben's actually they're located on Bainbridge Island, which is like an hour north, and take a ferry across the sound for me. So they're just a hop and a skip away, which is pretty cool. And that kind of ties in with the watch. This watch just reminds me of the Pacific Northwest. The Pacific Northwest is a very green place. When you hop on the freeway, or you look outside your window, or you even drive out an hour in any direction, you'll just find trees. Really, unless you're going north and you see farmland. It's either city, farmland, or just trees everywhere. If you're in a city like New York, or I don't know, even Austin, or Southern Cali, or any places like that, the amount of trees in the city and in the surrounding area is just kind of mind-blowing. And this watch just reminds me of the mountains that are located this way and that way. The Olympics and the Cascades. In Seattle, in the area in general, everyone loves to hike, right? And this watch, hold on, it's like my dog. We love to hike here. And just a combination of the green with the mountaineering heritage of this watch, it just reminds me of my home. This watch has been executed extremely well. Extremely well. Just look at those. I'm not exactly for sure, but I'm gonna just go off my head and say Mercedes hands. I like the arrowheads, the arrow markers. It's super duper easy to read. It does have a bi-directional bezel, which I can't figure out how to use. It's a very accurate timepiece. The case is finished well, and I'll do a wrist shot for you guys. It wears really, really well. I think, personally for me, 38mm is the perfect size for a tool watch for me. Most of you guys probably like your tool watches 41, 42. 38 is my perfect size, and this really just does wear well. So here's the watch on the wrist. Stunning. I might even just wear it, even though the other watch, matches my outfit a bit more. I might just wear this one just because of how beautiful that green is. Yeah, man. Kind of has this retro styling to it. The Alpinist. What an amazing name for this Japanese watch. Honestly, if you had the SKX 013 and you had an Alpinist and maybe a Grand Seiko, you wouldn't need any more than that. But okay, let's take a look at it. It has a really gorgeous gold accents for the hour markers and on the hands. It has the 6-1 R5C movement. I know I didn't get that right, so I'll have something in the bottom corner. It's automatic. It does have hacking, and it has a manual line. So here you go. Very nice feeling. Great addition to have. Great addition to have. It's a very beautiful, beautiful manual line. It feels good. It feels good. Same one as the SARB. You know, the bi-directional bezel's cool. And if you guys have seen the, you know, on the Urban Gentry Facebook group, somebody had a white dial version. Stunning. There's black dial versions from the 90s that I've been looking at personally. But if I had to choose, I'd probably just go with the green. There's nothing, you know, I can understand why people love this watch so much. It's just because, you know, speaking of that, I showed it to my friends, right? We're playing Smash Bros on the N64, and then we're playing Super Smash Bros. What is it? Melee on not the GameCube, but yeah, we're playing old Smash Bros. Just like chilling, hanging out, playing video games, and so my friend, you know, has some other homies, some of his other homies over, and like, you know, we all kind of know each other. But yeah, we're just playing video games, and like my friend goes, "Yo, yeah, you man, yeah, he's into watches now. What are you wearing on your wrist right now?" I showed him this one, and he was just like, "Damn, that's really gorgeous." Passed it around everybody, and then I asked him, "Hey, how much do you think it is?" He said $200. But he said this though. He said this, man. This watch, because that's, you know, he just thought that's what he thought it was, you know, the value of it. But I mean, the actual price point. But he said it was worth to him around $1,000. So, man, as someone who doesn't even know anything about watches saying that the Alpinist is around $1,000, that's pretty crazy. You know, if I was gonna recommend one watch for someone, it probably would just be my SKX. But if someone wanted me to recommend them two watches, it'd be the SKX and the Alpinist. And really, the SARBs are just on point in their this execution, their design, their build quality, their movement is nice, it's accurate, it works well. I mean, if you have a SARB and SKX, SARB033, SKX, and an Alpinist, like, boom, you got a little Seiko mini collection, you're done. You don't need to do any more collecting. You just stop watching my videos right now. Yeah, man. The Alpinist did not disappoint. Did not disappoint whatsoever. Out of all of the watches Arne gave me, he gave me a Monster, a Field Khaki. You know, yeah, we'll pull out the Field Khaki. I don't even know if you would call an Alpinist a field watch, but you know, screw it. It is sort of very legible. You know, the Japanese execution and the Swiss execution, both are on the same price point. I'm not going to do a battle of the two, but I've handled both of them, and I love don't get me wrong, I love the Hamilton, but the Seiko is my cup of tea 100%. And I've been sort of thinking about the future of my collection, and this is what I'm thinking right now. I've got the SKX, the 013, my Seiko DC81, the little Vostok I have on the way. We'll see how he does. Maybe if I don't like him, I'll give him away, or I'll, you know, handle him. What else? White dials, Zen 556. Arne has one, and maybe one day, I don't want to, you know, Arne's gonna lend me it, but the way things are going, Arne will maybe lend me his Zen, so I'm gonna check it out, you know, see how the build quality is. He has the black dial version, but I'm thinking a white dial version. Grand Seiko SARB017, Omega Speedmaster reduced, you know, just the all black standard version. Maybe a vintage Seiko in there somewhere. I'm thinking either a Lordmatic, but I already have an SB053. Maybe a Seiko 6139. Maybe a Seiko World Time. The 6139 is called a Pogue. It's a chronograph. But if I have an Omega Speedmaster, whatever. You know how it is trying to plan out your collection. A lot of these, like for me personally, right now, I don't have a job right now. I'm just going to school. But you know, the Alpinist to me right now, it's a lot of money, right? But for a lot of you guys who have full-time jobs, maybe you're a little bit more well off. You know, dude, pick one of these up. You know, Arne was telling me that for the Hamilton, where he works, he sees a lot of them, right? And he was just saying it's probably because it's, you know, it's a Swiss, it's a pretty solid piece. They don't want to spend like, you know, they don't want to spend $8,000 on a Rolex, but they want something nice that's, you know, Swiss. You know, so they pick up a Hamilton. Well, for you guys out there who are connoisseurs, your Hamilton really could just be the Alpinist. I recommend it 100%, and I bet you $5 that in a year or so, I'll have one in my collection. That's the Seiko Alpinist, the Emerald City. Gotta love the Pacific Northwest, and you gotta love the Seiko Alpinist. Oh, I forgot to mention, I've been having a lot of fun with this guy on Instagram. If you guys want to see the pictures, follow me. It's @eMansArsenal. It's written in the description. It's @eMansArsenal. So yeah, follow me on Instagram. Thanks for watching the video, and Akuma out.